Well, next up from Phoenix, Arizona, we have Jacob Chapman on the American Dream. He's a realtor with Desert North Realty, and he brings with him a special guest today, Noah Brocious, the COO of Capital Fund One. Well, welcome, Jacob, back to the program, and thank you for bringing Noah. Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Sarah.
Thank you.
So, Jacob, my first question is for you. Why are so many investors fixing up properties?
There's really this unique phenomenon going on in the Valley today. There's so many people going out wanting homes that are fixed and pretty and clean, rehabbed. When we're taking home buyers out, they don't want dumpy, right? Everybody's got busy stuff in their life. They're more looking for turnkey, ready to go. So it's created this incredible opportunity for investors or home builders, developers. But the quirk to it is nobody wants to move to the outskirts of town where the new builds are happening. So what these guys do is they will move to the central core of the urban development or the urban cores and the infill lots. And these investors are going out there and fixing these up, making the homes beautiful. And the buyers have created such a huge demand for it that it's a great opportunity for the investors. The only real downside for them is that it's ultra competitive, and they're either having to come in with a lot of cash or they're having to use some kind of asset-based lending.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the asset-based lending for people that might not know what that is. Noah, what exactly is asset-based lending?
So an asset-based loan is different from a conventional loan in that when you get a conventional loan, the lender underwrites the borrower. So they have to check credit, they need bank statements, they need tax returns and things like that to underwrite the borrower themselves, versus an asset-based loan in which we underwrite the property itself and not the borrower. So the thing that's great about that is if somebody has credit issues or a short sale or a foreclosure or things like that, we're still able to lend to them because we aren't underwriting them. We're just qualifying the asset or the property itself.
Okay, and are we seeing this this trend really pick up steam? Do you think it'll continue on with the asset-based lending?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the reasons, like Jacob mentioned, people want properties in infill locations, and also there's an issue with permits right now. We're at historically low levels of permits, so builders aren't building a lot of new homes like they have in the past. And like Jacob mentioned, people want turnkey, new or quasi-new properties. So the investors that are doing these fix and flips are filling that demand for new properties.
Okay, and then Jacob, for you, I mean, continuing with the topic of just trends right now, do you also see that investors fixing up properties, that this will carry on in the Phoenix area for quite some time?
I do. The Phoenix area is getting a little bit old right now, and what's great about these investors doing it is they're revitalizing these homes that were built in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, and they're bringing them up to code. They're bringing them up to where they need to be, and it's such a massive city that there's really no stopping it right now, and it's going to continue for the near future. So if you're an investor, it's a good time to get in. If you're a home buyer, it's a great time to look for one of these homes that have been, beautified and ready to go.
All right, nice upgrades happening in Phoenix. And of course, if you are a home buyer or an investor, you can always contact Jacob Chapman. Jacob and Noah, thank you so much for coming on to the American Dream today.
Thanks for having us, Sarah.
Thank you.
And you're watching the American Dream. Stick around. We'll be right back.